we saw a rise in cybersecurity type roles. But then the applications went up also. But even though there are more applicants, only 1 in 5 of these applicants had the right skills.
You can't get in a rut, and if you get in a rut, then you end up repeating yourself. Once you do that, you can get replaced. I'm James Stanger, Chief Technology Evangelist at a company called CompTIA. We're an upskilling company. We do a lot of work with subject matter experts around the world.
I'm Juliana. Here at Engineerate, we invest in companies. We also help these deep tech companies look for the right talent and for talent to get the opportunities into these deep tech startups.
One of the reasons why you have kind of these issues where people who are applying for jobs and the company's like saying, well, that's not quite the skill set we need. We need to accelerate the learning processes and make it so that the learning objectives are as current as humanly possible.
For the talent, the person really needs to have the iceberg model, right? Remember?
That's right.
So that top part of the iceberg is that knowledge piece, and just below that is where the skills come in handy. And I think that being on the job really helps hone what you really know on the top. The companies need to also invest in the young talent. PowerX is the one that they should sign up on. If the companies that don't know that we have this program, we would help you reduce the cost as you're training this individual. And then the bottom of that big iceberg is really that mindset that's needed. That continuous learning, wanting to improve and understand not just the tech, but what goes on in that space. We have something called Deep Tech Central for everything deep tech that's happening in Singapore. So your CompTIA stuff and all that is all punted into DTC. People can go in, they can sign up for courses, go for networking events. How are you guys helping to solve the problem?
One of the things that we're doing is we've listened very carefully to literally thousands of subject matter experts and bring in the latest tech, the latest approaches. You know, when it comes to the critical skills gaps, we need people who understand the context behind an event. It could be some sort of spike in traffic, let's say. Does that spike represent some sort of increase in business? Is there some sort of fault that's happened, or is it a hack? When it comes to people who are experienced, who are like mid-level, 2026 is the year of understanding workflows. Here's where the company thinks they are, but here's where the processes really are. Then they can identify, okay, here are the skills that are important.
I think between the two of us, we bring the right partners together. It's not a start and an end. It's a continuous loop. So the person comes in, gets the knowledge and skills, and then thereafter has a community, has a network behind him or her to see and propel them forward.